Imagine a weapon that doesn't kill, doesn't leave a mark, but can make you flee in agony within seconds. It sounds like science fiction, but it's real. Developed by the US military, this non-lethal technology is known as the Active Denial System, or ADS, and it's earning a chilling nickname: the Pain Ray. The origins of ADS go back to the late 1990s, when defense researchers began exploring directed energy as a way to control crowds, defend sensitive areas, and neutralize threats without using bullets. After years of research and testing, they found their answer in millimeter waves, specifically 95 GHz radio waves. That's much higher in frequency than the ones your microwave oven or cell phone uses, and it behaves very differently. When the ADS is activated, it emits a narrow, invisible beam of energy that penetrates just 0.4 millimeters into the skin, about the depth of 2 sheets of paper. But in that tiny layer, it heats up water molecules rapidly. The effect is instantaneous. A person in the beam feels an overwhelming sensation of heat. Test subjects describe it as the feeling of touching a red-hot pan. But it's not really burning the skin, it's triggering pain receptors that scream for immediate escape. The result is a reflexive reaction. People instinctively move out of the beam, fast. What makes ADS unique is how precisely it can target. It can hit a person at up to 700 meters away, making it ideal for securing bases, embassies, or critical infrastructure. And unlike rubber bullets or tear gas, there are no projectiles, no chemicals, and under controlled conditions, no permanent harm. Its first major deployment came in 2010, when the US military sent an ADS unit to Afghanistan. Although it never saw combat use, its presence was a statement. Back in the US, a scaled-down version called Silent Guardian was tested in a California prison. Inmates reportedly respected it, not because it injured them, but because they feared the searing pain it could deliver. Of course, not everyone is enthusiastic. Ethical concerns quickly followed. What happens if it's misused? What if it malfunctions? In testing, there have been rare but real cases of second-degree burns. And the psychological impact of using invisible force that causes unbearable pain raises uncomfortable questions. Could it be used for crowd suppression during protests? Is pain without physical evidence still a violation of human rights? Still, its appeal is spreading. The United States remains the most transparent developer, but it's not alone. Russia has been advancing its own directed energy arsenal, with systems like the Krasuka, used more for disrupting electronics than crowd control, but reflective of a similar philosophy. China, too, is heavily investing in anti-drone and crowd dispersal energy weapons, although information is scarce. Other nations, like Turkey, India, and Israel, are also exploring non-lethal directed energy for border security and riot control. The allure is obvious: control without casualties. Before we go deeper, a quick pause. If you're enjoying this journey into real-world sci-fi, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more hidden tech stories. These aren't just weapons, they're signals of how technology is reshaping global power. Now, back to the heart of the matter: the technology itself. The ADS relies on a gyrotron, a specialized vacuum tube that generates high-frequency electromagnetic waves. Cooling systems are critical, as the system needs to dissipate intense heat during operation. Precision targeting is handled with a steerable antenna, allowing operators to direct the beam over hundreds of meters with pinpoint accuracy. Engineers are working on making it more compact, rugged, and mobile. There's also the question of defense. What happens if such a system is turned against us? Protective clothing is one possibility, though millimeter waves can penetrate most standard uniforms. Shielding materials or reflective coatings might offer future solutions, but as with any arms race, each step forward invites a countermeasure. The ads marks a turning point in how nations project force. It blurs the line between deterrent and weapon, between defense and discomfort. And it suggests a future where power may be invisible, but no less real. This isn't just the story of a new device. It's the story of how pain is being engineered, controlled, and weaponized. A future shaped not by bullets or bombs, but by beams. Would you stand in front of the pain ray? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, sometimes the most powerful weapons are the ones you can't even see.